It was a beautiful morning and I decided to visit different parts of United States to see peppermint growing in different regions of America. From Los Angeles International Airport to different stops, I came across amazing distilleries that are doing peppermint essential oil. So I've been going to different parts of the world. I've been to Bulgaria, I've been to France, I have been to Haiti, and you've seen it all. But this time I'm going to go to our home country, United States of America. So when Britishers came up with mint as settlers in the United States, they bought the mint plant here. And mint traditionally was grown in Wisconsin, Indiana, and those Midwestern regions, and slowly it moved towards Idaho and northwestern regions like Washington. And it has been growing a lot there because there is no fungal growth as much, so the mint quality is really high. It's very high content of menthol, it's very high content of germacrin D, which gives the mint a very sweet, a very unbelievable aroma that actually, just the smell of it, just the thought of smell of it takes my headache away. In India, I've seen the peppermint being grown, and it's so much different from what they do in the United States. Here, the mint that they grow is totally in a very highly mechanized way. They use big choppers, they use huge acreage of lands. In India, the lands are very small. They are more like 3 and 4 and 10 acres at a time. Here you see 200, 500 acres at a time, which is unbelievable. The expansiveness is unbelievable. There's not a lot of people working those farms. It's only about 5 people, 10 people, maybe 15 working at a time on those farms, versus when you come with me to India, you'll see that in each farm you'll see like 20 people working, and a lot of stuff is happening by hand. Here you see a huge amount of mechanization in farming, which you don't see in India. The quality of peppermint here is very complex versus the quality of peppermint in India is very simple. So the menthol content here is extremely high versus in India the menthol content is lower. So they have a different variety of peppermint in India that they grow, which is called menthol vensis, which is also called corn mint. Now that is much cheaper variety of so-called peppermint, but it's actually corn mint. That variety is very high content of menthol. A lot of that variety of peppermint, actually the reason it's grown is it basically they take out the menthol out from that. So they make crystallized menthol from menthol vensis, and whatever is left, they sell it as DMO. And the DMO, which is dementholized product, actually then goes into the toothpaste units across the world, where it is used in the toothpaste to use as a flavor. The most utilization of peppermint is in 2 major industries. One is oral care business, which is toothpaste and mouthwash, and the other industry that uses menthol is Wrigley's, all those companies that make chewing gums. So this is a chopper, and I built up all the courage to get into a chopper and actually give it a shot, drive it personally, and actually become one with the farmers. Once the machine cuts the plant, they actually leave it on the side for the plant of the peppermint plant to dry for a couple of days. The benefit is all the moisture that is in the plant actually evaporates, and then the plant is actually collected later on. This chopper has a container on the back. So this chopper goes and picks up the entire mint that's already been dried up, and it shoots all that mint back into the container. The container acts as a still as well as a container to collect all the product. And in the container on the sides, there is areas where we can fit the steam, and the steam will go inside, and the entire mint is then processed. The steam then takes the essential oil, goes through a condenser, and the oil and water get separated. You don't find these kind of big, huge choppers in countries like India. It's only in the United States that you find all this amazing organization. A lot of people may think whenever I go to all these trips, it's a bit silly. I'm going to all these trips. For what reason? I think the main reason I go there is because I actually want to understand the oil in depth, from where it starts, from the seed level to the plant level to the cultivation level to the distillation level and final oil. I need to know the entire detail. I'm micromanaging everything because I want to make sure everything that I deliver to you is inspected by me. You deserve to live longer. You deserve to live healthier. You deserve to be better. You can stay away from all those chemicals. You can actually enjoy the benefit of pure and natural essential oils. And for that purpose, I want to be your messenger to bring you the best quality directly to you. Happy that I was able to see all those amazing peppermint oil being produced right here in the United States of America. I am probably the only person in the United States, or rather the world, as a single person who's actually going from farm to farm around the globe. I actually was in the chopper. We were taking the entire peppermint plant that was dried up, putting it in the container, and that container was a still. So literally, that exact still, that exact oil is right here in these drums. This is 100% farm-to-you product, right here from United States of America. The advantage is when you're buying it from United States, there is no slack time. When you're bringing it from a different country, you're counting on the shipping and everything else. Here, the transportation is amazing. The quality is perfect. There's a very little chance of anything going wrong while you're buying the product from US. What is next for me is probably I'll be going to Colombia, and later on in the year, I may be going to Egypt, and next year, I plan to go to Morocco. So stay tuned for a lot more to come. This is why we do it, because one trip equals all